Be wrapping up is glutathione. And maybe this is the first time you're going to be hearing about the ultimate natural protective molecule. Well, there's a lot to discover. Andrew, this is something that, as I was discovering and learning from you, again, depleting levels in our body as we age or with stress or nutrition, but it's so crucial.
Well, glutathione, it's not just crucial. Without glutathione, our cells would cease to exist. It's basically how they protect themselves. I was trying to explain this earlier today, and I'm not sure if I did a particularly good job, but we have hundreds of trillions of cells in our body. And each one of those cells exists like its own universe. That we know there are unicellular organisms, amoeba, paramecium. So these organisms exist like they're a single-celled living thing, as they are. Our cells in our body are responsible for their own existence. Certainly, they all comprise who we are. But every single cell has thousands and tens of thousands of different power plants within them making energy. We're producing protein within our cells. We're doing digestive processes. We're doing biochemical work in all our cells. And all these cells, as a result of all this work, this fallout is basically like cellular pollution going on. And glutathione is the most important compound in our cells that's responsible for cleaning up and dealing with that fallout. Unfortunately, we get very little glutathione from our diet. Unfortunately, as we age, we produce less and less glutathione if we're under stress, if we are taking certain medications, in fact, most medications, if we consume alcohol. These are a number of things that only further compromise our glutathione levels. That's why in the last 10, 15 years, I've noticed getting glutathione IVs and glutathione injections have become a very popular thing, like getting B12 shots in the past. And in the past, everyone was getting B12 shots because B12 oral supplementation didn't work. We now know that if B12 is supplemented appropriately, as we deliver B12, it works. And now I'm happy to say, and I waited for over 40 years, I've wanted to make a glutathione supplement since I started making supplements back in 1979, but I've always wanted to make one because of the central role that I knew glutathione played. But unfortunately, there was no way at that time to deliver glutathione in a way that would be well protected. In fact, on the front of the label is actually the glutathione molecule. So the glutathione molecule, if you look at the front of the label, it's a tripeptide. That's the like skeletal structure of that tripeptide. And it's comprised of cysteine, a sulfur-containing amino acid, glycine, and glutamine. So it's comprised of 3 different amino acids. Those 3 amino acids, when typically taken, will be broken down by the proteolytic enzymes that digest protein, and broken down, denatured by the acid in our stomach. So it required a very special form of glutathione to really survive the gauntlet that is our digestive system. Our digestive system is an industrial site doing really harsh work. So it damages things that are not properly delivered. So there is no proper way to deliver glutathione. And as you see there, how much glutathione we managed to fill into that capsule. And that glutathione is delivered in a way so it's protective from digestive harm. Even the capsule we use protects it from digestive harm so it can deliver its benefits. And that's an exciting thing that we first introduced glutathione probably just 2 years ago. So it's an opportunity to deliver what is referred to as the master antioxidant. We talk about alpha lipoic acid being the universal antioxidant. It has to take a back seat to glutathione. Glutathione is the principal protective compound inside all of our cells that our body struggles to produce adequately, especially as we get older, to protect itself from existence. Existence is challenging. Glutathione stands up to those challenges on our behalf, but as we get older, the supply dwindles, and it's a very good idea to supplement.
It's absolutely essential for life. We know that. It's absolutely important that we look to supplement in ways that are easy, just like Andrew's sharing with us. Obviously, pricing and value matter. They're important. And if I can buy something for less today than I have to spend tomorrow, it's worthwhile doing. And that's why thousands of people have placed their order. For the first time ever, we are doing a 300 capsule size. I know Andrew's always listening to you and what you would like. Obviously, a lot of feedback saying, look, we want that biggest value proposition, and it is there. That size will be gone after today. $224.90 would be the regular price on a 300 capsules if it was available. It is $99.90 and $125 in saving. No matter what size you buy, they're all on FlexPay, and they all are on free shipping and handling. Remember, we're only highlighting some products of Andrew's today. You can always go to hsn.com, search Andrew Lessman or Vitamins Pro Caps, and you'll see the entire assortment. But Andrew, it is worthwhile highlighting something I know you are very proud of, and that is whether it's glutathione or resveratrol or healthy hair, skin, and nails, it is the overwhelmingly positive reviews your products get, and that is unheard of in this industry.
Well, I think at HSN, we're well over 100,000 reviews, probably approaching 150,000 reviews. They average about 4.6 stars or so, over 80% five-star reviews. So this is something that every time, and even here's a perfect example, our glutathione product, there's no reviews on it right now. There's no reviews because we changed it.
Yes.
And the reviews on this product, there were some negative reviews on this product having to do with a sulfury smell. And the folks who make these decisions at HSN, when we changed the product, they said it was significantly different, so we couldn't hold on to those reviews. The overwhelming reviews on the product were positive, but there were negative reviews having to do with that sulfur smell. It didn't change the efficacy of the formula, didn't change the benefits of the formula. Some people didn't like the sulfur smell. And before I was talking about the fact that glutathione is a tripeptide with one of the amino acids being sulfur containing cysteine. Because of that sulfur-containing amino acid, that can have a sulfury odor in a high humidity environment. We changed our capsule, we changed the way we make the product to make that go away. So that's why the reviews aren't there, but the product is still as good as ever. It's just in that high humidity environment, you'll never have that sulfur smell again. But I think hopefully that underscores that even something seemingly inconsequential that no one would ever really notice except for a couple of people, it bothered me to read those reviews about that sulfury odor, even though it didn't affect the benefits at all of the product. So we went to work. It wasn't easy, but we figured out how to make it go away. But that's how we approach all of our products. And several of my products, when we introduced them, they didn't get great reviews. It meant that we needed to go back to work. Those reviews, that's our report card. And I'm not satisfied until we make a product that's going to be a customer pick. You can't please everyone, but with over 80% five-star reviews, I think that it emphasizes how seriously we take the only thing that matters, and that is how the products work for you and what you think about them. I make these products for me because I take them, but I don't make them for me. I make them for you just as I make them to be taken by me. So the products are intended to work. They're intended to benefit. That is the only reason we make our glutathione and the only reason we went back to the drawing board and made it even better.
We only have 15 minutes left still to come. We're closing out a monthly special. It's amazing circulation and vein support. We have wrapped up on healthy hair, skin, and nails, and resveratrol and EGCG, and now, of course, with glutathione. It takes, really, it's always important to kind of pause for a moment and take stock and look at what we're doing for ourselves. You know, what are we doing to invest in ourselves? With healthy hair, skin, and nails, it was about our appearance. With resveratrol and EGCG, it was about anti-aging and really fighting that. Andrew, with glutathione, is this something that really, essentially, every single one of us needs to focus in on and look at, perhaps supplementing?
I feel uncomfortable saying that everyone needs to take something or everyone needs to take everything. Suffice to say, glutathione is something that everyone has working busily inside their cells for them. And the levels we have today aren't the same levels we had when we were 15 or 25 or 35 or 45, in my case, even when I was 55. I'm not 55 anymore. So as we get older, the levels that we have available to protect ourselves from life dwindle. So it's just whether you can afford to do it. We have to pick and prioritize those supplements that work for us. Of course, it's most important to prioritize things like a multivitamin, omega-3s, before we get to the next step and looking at glutathione. What I was going to do quickly here is just go over some charts. But if you are someone who's getting glutathione IV or glutathione shot, this is a way to just do it so much more affordably, to maybe reduce the investment you have to make there and use this to offset it much more affordably. Finally, a glutathione I can really trust. Finally, I've been waiting patiently for Andrew to develop this glutathione. So was I, patiently. I've been taking other glutathione products for years, but nothing like this one. I love the idea that this is pure glutathione, no additives. I've been taking this less than a month, and I could already tell the difference. I take mine with vitamin C. My skin is glowing. I feel healthy. I go to the bathroom more often. It's really cleaning my inside. My strength is on point. I could go on. Thank you, Andrew, from Katie in Georgia. And glutathione is not something that delivers any specific benefit. It's really something that delivers general benefits, well-being. This works. I've been getting glutathione via IV intravenously and felt how powerful glutathione was and how it helped me. I've been trying to find a pill, liquid, or paste like glutathione that had the same positive effects. I've tried over 6 times, and then I saw that Andrew had glutathione and decided to give it a try. First, it is affordable, much less than an IV. And second, it works. I take 2 capsules each day. The benefits of this glutathione are amazing. After trying so many other kinds of glutathione, I'm glad that I get to save money and feel my best. Thank you. Andrew will do one more. Absolutely a life changer. I noticed a difference in just a day or 2 after starting to take Andrew's glutathione. My energy vastly improved. I am so glad I found this product. Thanks, Andrew. So again, if it's part of your wellness, longevity, anti-aging regime, and glutathione really is an integral part, then this is an opportunity to finally get the benefits of glutathione without requiring an injection, without requiring an IV. Of course, if that's what your doctor recommends, then follow your doctor's guidance.
And that wraps up the final presentation of our third today's special. Pricing is expiring, don't forget, so take advantage while it's there. Massive savings for sure. I know we only have 10 minutes left, and I'm